Well, I expect more of the same. I mean, he's really good with the ball. He's just as dangerous when he's looking for shots for himself as he is when he's loading other people up. And those are the toughest guys to guard, especially when they can stop behind a screen and make a three. And he can put points on the board in a hurry. But he's brutal in ball screens. A lot of times he doesn't even need a screen because he's so quick. And he gives it up easy and he gives it up early. And those guys are ready. You know, they got their hands ready and they catch passes in traffic and finish plays in traffic. But he's got a lot of weapons around him. And which anytime you have a guy like him and you put four of the great players around him, that makes it that much more difficult, because if you're going to help, you're going to give something up.
What is he? When you look at Robert Carter and what he can do shooting, and he's similar, I would say, to Uthoff, and he's a transfer. How does he impact their offense beyond just the obvious as far as scoring?
Yeah, I don't know that he impacts their offense any other than you're talking about a guy who's an NBA player. And he'll play in the NBA. He's that good. And then you put him and Suleiman out there with Stone and Jake Layman. I mean, every one of those guys expects to play in the league. Probably will. You're right, Scott, in the sense that he's a little unique and he's got a really good perimeter skill set for being as big as he is. So he can play down low if they want him to. He can play on the perimeter. He can make a three. So he can pick and pop or pick and roll. I mean, he's versatile that way. But it just gives him another weapon that you have to concern yourself with, especially if you're rotating defensively for any reason.
Jared, what's it going to take to win this game out on the road against this great team?
Very talented guy. We just got to stay true to ourselves and really play up to our capabilities. Maryland's a very good team, and we just got to do what we do.
What's been the key? You guys have played well on the road, especially in the Big Ten. What's been the key to that? What is the formula for doing that?
I don't know if we have a formula. We just continue to stay together. I mean, we got a very tight-knit group team, and we can fight every single possession as its own, and just continue to move the ball the way we do and play defense the way we are. I think we'll be able to beat any team.
Does it help the experience that you guys have faced so many different situations throughout your careers that you're kind of prepared for it?
Yeah, especially the starting five. I mean, we've gone through some tough battles and tough environments, so we've been through a lot of fights in our careers, and I think this helped us. And now the young guys, they've been able to see some big-time environments already in the season, and it kind of helps them as they move forward as well.
I imagine you'll be locked up with Melo quite a bit. What type of player is he, and is another one of those things where you just got to get in his head, you got to get hands on him as much as you possibly can?
He's a lot more mature, so getting in his head, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be an effect towards him. But you just have to be in his space. He's a great player. He shoots the ball, he drives the ball, gets to the free throw line. He's also finding people, so you have to be in his space at all times. And try to make it disruptive for him.
These are the types of challenges you kind of enjoy defending someone like Melo?
Oh yeah, whenever you got that matchup, with a great point guard, you got to get excited. You just take it personal, and you got to do what you got to do. Throughout my career and my life, I've always been matched up with the best player. And when a big matchup like this comes to my head, I come out big.
Guarding Melo Trimble, what challenges do you have facing a guy like that?
He's one of the best point guards in the country, and it's fun to get a matchup with a guy like that. And that's one of the reasons I signed up to play in the Big Ten, and be able to play against some of the best players in the country. And it's a fun matchup. Last year he was just a freshman, and I thought he was one of the best players I played against all last year. And he's a much better player this year, so it'll be sweet to match up against him.
So more of a team defense thing, Mike?
Yeah. You can't guard that guy with one person, and there's so many players in the Big Ten like that, so we're used to it. And he's just a guy that affects the game in so many ways, and it'll definitely be a team effort.
Okay, guys.